Hey, my loves, it's your girl Nicole Melissa, your resident matchmaker and relationship consultant, and I am here to help you do your work. So, again, welcome back to those of you that are joining me here today and subscribing. I appreciate y'all. I love you deep. I thank you for allowing me to be on your journey. Again, those of you that are seeing me for the first time, welcome. I'm here to help you get in right relationship with your kingdom spouse because, honey, you need more than love. You need tangible skills, okay? In these end times. So anyway, without any further ado, let's go straight into the questions. Now, these questions are for the men. Fellas, we're back to you. Second date questions to ask a lady to get more insight on whether or not this is a good prospect for you, okay? So, question number one. Okay, so question number one. What does love mean to you? Okay, so why are you asking this? You want to understand what her relationship with love has been like. You know what I mean? Based on how she answers this question, you're going to be able to understand whether she's come from a tumultuous background with love. If you're paying attention and listening, you're going to understand how she feels about love, okay? And then what that really means to her. Okay, so you need to make sure that you are picking a woman that has a mature relationship with love, okay? Which means that she's had all expressions of it and also has learned lessons through it, okay? That's ideally. You are not looking for someone that has had this really awful relationship with love and knows no other love other than a love that hurts. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention to that. Question number two. What is your ideal relationship? Okay. Why are you asking this? You are asking what her ideal relationship is because you want to understand what her expectations are and what they're going to be of you. Okay? It is really imperative that you understand whether or not you're going to be able to meet this lady's expectations, okay? The first question is letting you understand about what her love, like what she feels love is like. And now question number two is helping you understand whether or not you're going to be able to offer her love that feels like love for her. Because again, if you aren't able to, you're going to be surviving your relationship and not thriving in one. And you don't have time. You don't have time right now, okay, to be playing, okay, with anybody's child. You want to make sure that you can manage her expectations and meet her expectations, okay? Either or. Either be able to manage them or be able to meet them. Long term, okay? I just also want to say this because when I'm speaking to single men, here's what I gathered, okay? Some of the problems that y'all are experiencing is based on bad decisions, okay? You cannot go with a big butt and a smile. Everybody wants their woman to look good. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. You should. But you have to prioritize her character and her stability as a woman, okay? That needs to be your number one goal. Everything else needs to be a far second, okay? Because one thing for sure, you know who is beautiful? You know who they said is the most beautiful? Okay? Satan. Yeah. Satan, they said, is beautiful, okay? But he also comes with an unimaginable burden. If a lady is showing you that her expectations of you are going to be way too high, instead of saying, let me try that, leave that alone. Leave it right where it's at, okay? Here's another thing. Let me also say this. If you are here subscribing to this channel or even watching right now, chances are you are aware that God has a kingdom spouse for you. And he is wanting to make sure that you are prepared for it. That's why you're here, okay? You're here so that you can have the tangible tools that are necessary to maintain and sustain a long-term relationship, aka marriage, okay? We are at a time where God wants these done now, and he wants y'all to be able to hit the ground running. Playtime is over. Lollygagging your way through this is done with. Okay, it is a now time for you to be prepared and ready, and that's why it's really important for you to be asking the appropriate questions. Okay, so that and then reading in between the lines, reading between what is being said and what is not being said. Okay, so I just also wanted to remind you of that. Satan is beautiful, and you don't want the burden of that. Okay, pick the lady that has it all going on, but more importantly, the character that you need in a wife and a mother. Okay, question number 3. Also, you also need to understand that if you are here, God's not playing with you, okay? He's not sending you somebody that you have to work on. He's sending you someone you can work with, okay? So you also need to be mindful of that. So if you are meeting women that they're showing you that they have plenty of work yet to be done, chances are it's not her. It's not her. God is not sending you a work project, not in this hour. He's sending you one that is ready, well done, okay? Marinated and seasoned, good to go. That's for both parties, men and women, okay? You're going to be able to hit the ground running. What is one thing that your friends would say about you in unison? Okay. So, sorry, I have to have my door open, child, because it's so hot in here. Okay. First of all, you want to know, does she have friends? Does she have friends? It's weird to not have friends. Let's just call a spade, okay? Male or female. Everybody needs a friend, okay? And you need to understand if she has friends. And then you need to understand that, like, what are her friends like, right? Based on what she's going to say they say about her, right? So I want to read something to you. My handy dandy here. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. You need to understand the people she surrounds herself with, okay, that she's calling her friend. So based on what she has to say that her friends would say about her in unison, hopefully it's something that's good, right? But if she's mentioning something that her friends are saying about her in unison that is not that kind, and she kind of takes it as like, they say that I'm miserable, but it's not. Look, be mindful of that, sir, okay? Birds of a feather, they do flock together, okay? That's important for you to understand. And also, you want to understand, bonus, you want to understand, does she have female friends or does she have mainly male friends? Same in reverse, ladies, for you as well. You want to understand, does he have mainly female friends and no male friends? It's when there's a reason for why females will say, oh no, I only have male friends because females are this, that, or the other thing. Sorry, it's probably super loud. This, that, or the other thing. Let your antenna go up, okay? Because there's something off if you can't have friends of the same sex. Everybody needs friends of the same sex. I'm not saying you can't be friends with the opposite sex, even though I have a thing about that, but we can talk about that another time. So you can. However, it's unusual if you have females that don't really like you, or you don't like females, and you're a female and you're a woman. Same with the men. Anyway, so that was it for the 3 second date questions to ask on your second date. Next week I will be back with going back to the ladies, and we are going to do date number 3. Okay, so in the meantime, between time, I love you, mean it, and I'll see you in the next video.